Hello friends, good morning. Now I am going to start with you for chapter number 14. So, this is the chapter of the geographical understanding of Indian topography land, its location, its structure, and in physiographical detail. The first part we have studied in chapter number 13. Now we are studying the chapter number 14 about Indian present geographical situation. The first point which I am going to start is the meaning of physiography. Remember the meaning of physiography. Physiography means the landform which is irregular and has some undulation on the surface of earth. I repeat, physiography means the landform which has irregular and has some undulation on the surface of earth. So here some specific words I have spoken. The landform means the landform like the plain, like the plateaus, like the mountains are never in regular length. Always there is the irregularity in the land on the earth. And there is no similarity, so undulation on the surface of earth. So see, every country have their different geographical situation. The same way India has also the different condition, and here we have to understand first that India has the river basin, coastal area, coastal line, coastal plain, mountains, plateaus, river plains, hills, peaks, passes means the roads between the mountain. There are so many variations in the geographical aspects of Indian topography. So remember that Indian physiographical regions are divided in 5 regions as given in the book. But the sixth one I will discuss in the last point in this sequence. I am explaining now. Northern mountain region, second, Great Northern Plain, third, Peninsular Plateau, fourth, the coastal plain, fifth, archipelagos means islands, and sixth, the desert, Great Indian Desert, Thar Desert, right? So the sixth point I have just stated, but in your book here explanation is given about the first geographical physiographical regions, right? Let us start with northern mountain region. The first point is given here. The northern mountain range is the important natural region for India. It is considered as natural wall for India in northern part. Himalayan mountain system, one of the largest mountain system in the world, as like the Alps. In India it is spread, I repeat the word, in India it is spread from west to east direction, and in the Indian direction it is in the north. It is 2400 kilometer spread out in India. Its shape is arc shape. So remember one thing, that India is spread out from west to east. I repeat, India is spread out on west to east. In northern side by Himalayan mountain range. In every part, its width of Himalayan range 240 kilometers to 320 320 kilometers. So in the western side and the eastern side, both side has the different widths. Both side has different width that we need to understand and we need to remember first. Okay. Himalaya is not considered a single mountain, but it's a complex of multiple mountain ranges. Mostly, mountain range starts from Afghanistan, extend to Myanmar. So remember, as Afghanistan and Myanmar means, you think how much width it has. In this total area, the region of India is included, the region of Nepal is included, the region of Bhutan is included, and in that way it is associated with Himalayan mountain range region. Some part, mostly, of Tibet is also in northern side of India. It is also included in Himalayan mountain range, and the Tibet is considered as rooftop of the world. Rooftop of world. Another point you have to remember, that the mountain system in the northern side is known as Pamir Node. Very extended northern side, it is known as Pamir Node. If you try to see the map of India, you will find the Pamir Node is in the exact northern part of India. This Himalayan mountain range in India is divided in two parts: northern Himalayan region and eastern Himalayan region. I repeat, in India, Himalaya is divided in two parts: northern Himalayan region and eastern Himalayan region. So, remember that northern Himalayan region is almost in the northern part of India, and eastern Himalayan region is in the eastern part of India. The 7 states of India are included in it, as like Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, Nagaland. These states are included in this eastern Himalayan region. Remember. So, the India has wider mountain wall in that way from north to east, and it is extended in the Myanmar by the two names, Arakan Yoma and Pegu Yoma, and in the northern and northwest side, the Hindu Kush mountain is also part of the Himalayan mountain range. Remember, Kunlun range is also part of the Himalayan mountain range. There are so many mountain ranges in the northern part. Okay, now let's discuss Himalayan mountain ranges in north to south. In north to south, Greater Himalaya, very extended northern side is called Greater Himalaya. The second part is known as Central Himalaya. The second part is known as Central Himalaya. The third range is in the south of the central Himalaya. It is known as Shivalik Hills. The south part of the central Himalaya is known as Shivalik Hills. So in that way, from north to south in the Himalayan mountain range, there are three sides. First, Greater Himalaya. Second, Central Himalaya. Third, Shivalik range. And in India, these are northern ranges. Okay, let's discuss about Greater Himalaya first. So here now you understand very well. I am describing all the three, Greater, Central and Shivalik, in different explanation, right? So first we start about Greater Himalaya, and all the three are included in Northern Himalayan mountain region. Let's start with the Greater Himalaya. There are three mountain ranges. These three, Greater, Central and Shivalik, are parallel to each other, not connected with each other, all are parallel to each other. Remember this. So the loftiest range of the Himalaya in the Greater Himalaya has 40 peaks, 40 peaks, which exceed highest height of 7,000 meter, which has highest height of 7,000 meter. Most of them are in the northern part, but in all this, the most highest peak, height having peak, is Mount Everest. I repeat, the most height having peak is Mount Everest, 8,848 meters. It is on Nepal-China border. It is on Nepal-China border. So remember, everybody said that Mount Everest is the highest peak. It is a true, but not in exact Indian side. That is the main thing what I mean to say here. It is on Nepal-China border. That is the point. Okay. But it is the second point, that our boundary relations with the Nepal was up to today as better as like one country. But in present day, some border issues have created problems. But otherwise, every Indian was able to start their mountain trekking in Mount Everest easily by paying some specific fees. Okay, let's continue to discuss about Mount Everest. Mount Everest is also known as Sagarmatha. I repeat, Mount Everest is also known as Sagarmatha in Tibet. So, if we study in any literature that Sagarmatha is discussed, it means it is a Mount Everest. Because any place in the world may be known by more than one names. It does not mean that that place is not exist. Okay, the second point is the another famous peak is Mount Godwin Austen. Mount Godwin Austen, and Mount Godwin Austen is known as Mount K2. It is known as Mount K2. Its height is 8,611 meter. Mount K2's height is 8,611 meters. Mount Everest's height is 8,848 meters. So now listen carefully. When we are discussing any height will be counted by the ocean's depth. Height will be counted by the ocean's depth, and by that way we can count the height. Okay, so remember that in India, Mount Godwin Austen is considered as highest peak. In India, Mount Godwin Austen is considered as highest peak. So if we want to answer, and if the question may come which peak is the highest in India, then your answer must be Mount Godwin Austen, not Mount Everest, because Mount Everest is on the Nepal China border, not in India exist. Remember this point. Sometimes the students writes this, but the actual answer is this. So that is the understanding. And as the understanding is clear, your explanation will be also right. Himalaya is having three parallel ranges, and it has also, as I have told earlier, some peaks, some hills, and some mountain passes. In local region, the passes are spoken as La, L-A, La. La means the pass. And there are Jelepla, Nathula, Shipkila, Bomdila. These are passes, and passes are spoken as La. But in your book, the three passes are given here: Jelepla, Nathula, and Shipkila. I am speaking about Greater Himalaya, so I have spoken this. But in the very northern side, the Karakoram Pass is also there. In the Karakoram Pass, we are not saying that Karakoram La, but it is spoken as Karakoram Pass. Means the mountain is creating the road, or the road has been created within the mountain. It is called pass. And in the local area, such area is known as La. Now, in the Greater Himalaya, Manasarovar is considered to be the sacred holy place for Hindu religion. It is located in Greater Himalaya, and it is extended in present time in Chinese control. Means by 1962 it was already encroached by China, but actually before that it was a part of Indian territory, but yet it is in the control of Chinese border. Is that clear? Okay. Let's here revise some name of the peaks. I have earlier discussed Mount Everest. It is a height of 8,848 meter. Second, Mount Godwin Austen or Mount K2, its height is 8,611 meter. Third, Kanchenjunga, Mount Kanchenjunga, its height is 8,598 meters. Fourth, Mount Makalu, 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 its height is 8,481 meters. Next, Dhavalgiri, its height is 8,198 meter. Next, Annapurna, Mount Annapurna, its height is 8,070 meters. So now you understand very carefully that India has specific height having region, and in it this region is coming, and these are peaks of Greater Himalayan mountain range, which I have discussed here. Now the second one is Central Himalaya region. I repeat, the next one is Central Himalaya region, which is known as Lesser Himalaya. It is known as Lesser Himalaya. It has width of 80 to 100 kilometer. 80 to 100 kilometer. 80-100 kilometer. This range includes some mountains. See, now here not the name of the peaks are coming, now the name of the mountains are coming. Pir Panjal, Mahabharat, Nagtiba. These are mountain ranges of Lesser Himalaya or Central Himalaya. Okay. Some hill stations are also in Central Himalaya. Now you can ask me question, what is the meaning of hill station? Hill station means the range which has height. Hill station means the range which has height in the mountain range, but it is a place to visit and the tourist place. It is tourist spot. It is the hill stations are Dalhousie, Dharmshala, Shimla, Mussoorie, Ranikhet, Almora, Nainital, Darjeeling. So, if the question may ask which hill stations are in Northern Himalayan mountain range and the Central Himalaya, the answer is Dharmshala, Dalhousie, Mussoorie, Ranikhet, Shimla, Almora, Nainital and Darjeeling. Now I am going to discuss with you about some famous holy places are located in Central Himalaya. Famous holy places: Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath, Kedarnath. These four are associated with our Hindu religious precious holy places. And the fifth one is Hemkund Sahib. It is the holy place for the Sikh religion in Kashmir area. Okay, now some valleys. Valley is the beautiful place created by the natural way, having some depth. The three valleys, Kashmir, Kullu and Kangra. Kashmir is the valley. The second valley is Kullu and third valley is Kangra. And these valleys are beautifully, naturally developed with the flowers surrounding area. Okay, here we have discussed about some mountain ranges, about some hill stations, about some holy places and about some valleys in Central Himalaya. In the northern Greater Himalaya we have discussed about some peaks and passes. Now here we are discussing about Shivalik hills. Shivalik hills. These hills are also known as Outer Himalaya. These hills are also known as Outer Himalaya. It has width of 10 to 15 kilometer. It has width of 10 to 15 kilometer. Earlier we have discussed in Greater Himalaya the width of, see the notice you have to do, you have to take the note. In the Greater Himalaya the width was not more, very low, but in the northern side it was very high with the width of 240 kilometer to 300. Thereafter here we have discussed in second range the width of 80 to 100 kilometer, 80 to 100 kilometer, And here in the Shivalik range, we have discussed that width of 10 kilometer to 15 kilometers. So in that way, as the height reduce, the width is also reducing, and the average height is of 1000 meter. Average height is of 1000 meter. The valley regions in this height is having some gravel, stones, and thick sedimentation. Sedimentation of alluvial fertile soil. This region is known as the dune. D-U-N. Dune. There are three dunes are in Shivalik range. Dehradun, it is one of the hill station. Patali Dune and Kothari Dune. These are three dunes in Shivalik range. Right? Okay. Here I have discussed with you about northern Himalayan region, and now the last part I am discussing about northern mountain range is eastern Himalaya. See, the eastern Himalaya, as I have stated, in the eastern part of India, in the states of Assam, Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura. These are the ranges. These are the regions where these eastern Himalayan mountain range have been spread. Okay. In Arunachal to the Mizoram, there are some hills: Naga, Lushai, Patkai, Naga, Lushai, Boom, Mizo. Naga, Patkai, Lushai, Boom, and Mizo. These are ranges from Arunachal to Mizoram. In that region, north to south, and in east to west. In the southern part of Assam, there are three ranges: Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia hills. Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia hills are in east to west. So now you understand very well, this region is having complete mountain ranges, forest area, hilly region, slopes. So the natural development of roads are very few. So this area has dense forest but less developed area. This is forested area. Roads and railways are yet not completely developed. Okay, in last some 10 years and mostly in 5 to 6 years, lots of the changes have come in Arunachal to the Mizoram region, but as it is required, the complete development has not done yet. So it is somehow needed attention of administration. Okay, my friends. So here I have discussed with you about northern mountainous region. Okay, friends.